This is my journal. This is my journal, that's why. I'm sending it to you guys so that you can listen to what goes on in my life. This is all personal stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna ban Thor from speaking.
Thor, you're banned from speaking.
You can tell me what Brandon Sanders has said about the series after I go on my rant.
Rant away.
We're on episode 5. That's what we're on, guys.
Are we going? Isn't it recording?
Yeah, you're just like Thor. Are we recording? We're always recording. We're always recording. Okay, episode 5, guys. What the hell? Now,
Wait, is it 5 or 6? No, it was 6 that just came out.
episode 6. What
6.
the hell? So this is the thing, guys. And this is where Brian's going to disagree with me on this. And
Really?
He's going to say, yeah, you're going to say they didn't need the nudity in there. I actually think it was awesome. It was so fantastic. No, the nudity didn't bother me. It didn't either add or subtract from the story. I thought it was fine. That whole scene was fine. There were several things that were fine. Some things are really dumb.
Some things were
Like-
very fine.
No, I mean, it was like, you see a couple breasts, like, so what? It's nothing big.
Nothing's compared to Witcher.
Yeah, it's not, no, The Witcher's, no, I mean, if you're going to go for nudity, this is not the one to go to. They didn't need to put it in, they didn't have to have it in. That's not the bad thing or anything like that. First off, I'm going to go with the light stuff. Lan. They meet Rand, they get together, and Rand sees Moraine, and he says, "Oh, Moraine, hello." And Lan says, "Well, hello to you too." What, does he have a complex where he is always
be acknowledged?
second? Does he have to be
my
acknowledged?
gosh.
Like, who the hell wrote this shit? Who wrote this? Is nothing like a Lan, okay? Once again, you have to remain true to the characters in the book. I don't care if the story is written the same. That does not matter to me. I don't care if you take characters out that are not needed. I haven't seen Min. Maybe they won't put her in again. That's fine. I don't think that she's a necessary for the book. I think she was just, this is fun.
It's cool.
It's just cool. Yeah. Maybe she is. Maybe she's not. Ultimately, she's not.
She was, for a while, she was my favorite character.
You're not supposed
She's
to
a
talk.
fun character. Okay, that's fine. Okay, but she's not necessary, and they didn't need to add her in. But seriously, like, does this guy have a complex where he's like, "Oh, I need to be acknowledged in all things"? No, he's a warder. Do we not know what the hell warders are?
And he's stoic, and he's very, he's non-communicative.
No,
most
he
of the
doesn't
time,
want to be. He doesn't want.
He wants to
be
be in, he wants to be ignored and be in the background because that's when he can best protect his Aes Sedai.
Exactly. What the hell are they doing? I don't like any of the characters. Still. In fact, okay, so Brian, before you go into it, I still have to get this off my chest. Lesbians? What the hell? Are we seriously, are we so desperate that we're trying to reach out and okay, next we're going to have it.
It's
Most of the females are lesbian.
In where?
Aes Sedai are almost all of them lesbians.
Does it say
is
that?
Heavily.
Especially the red.
But they don't
Yeah.
do it.
Dude,
It's
where
very-
is it
they don't do
mentioned?
it.
Where is it mentioned?
It,
All
it,
throughout
it's
all of the
implied.
books that have
That's
Aes
fine.
Sedai in it,
I don't
any
care.
book that has an Aes Sedai
Those
in it,
two are not. The Amaryllis seat and Moraine, they are not lesbian.
They do not have a lesbian
I
relationship.
wouldn't care
They
about
have a
any of the other
platonic
ones.
relationship. They are
Very
friends.
platonic.
And there's this idea in the world right now that, if you're not, you can't have a platonic relationship. You can't have a friendship without it descending into sexuality.
Marion seat,
You mean ascending?
They were lesbians.
No.
They were lesbian lovers.
Nope.
No, they
no,
weren't.
they weren't.
They were,
Are you-
I
You are
adamantly
not-
disagree.
There-
I
there is-
adamantly disagree.
There is nowhere in the story at all where they talk about that or even imply that those
that
two
there is a
are
sexual
lovers.
relationship between them.
There is nowhere.
There's not. It's not there.
it's very subtext.
So
No,
I
there
think
is
you are
nothing.
reading subtext
You
into
were
it, Sid.
definitely reading into it because they are so infatuated with other men. Moraine,
I mean, Moraine ends up with
Yeah.
Tom. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
She's not. I mean, what? Now
Sorry.
she's bisexual. What?
thumbs up, thumbs up. Here's our spoiler alert. When we take our thumbs down, that means it's time for you to listen. Okay? If you haven't read. Moraine ends up with Tom Marilyn. The Amerlin seat ends up with another guy.
Yeah, a very much a
Masculine,
heterosexual relationship.
Heterosexual, very much. They are very much heterosexual. Other Aes Sedai, I don't care. It doesn't matter. The point is that it did not add a single damn thing to it. It's as if they're saying that you have to be lovers for there to be a connection.
For them to be a closeness, because they have a close friendship
and
they have a trust to each other.
There is nothing that
but
has
to say that
anything.
the only way to imply this is for them to have a sexual relationship.
Didn't show that though. I'm sorry to cut off the point.
Did you see the 5th episode?
It definitely. I mean, it showed enough. I mean, you knew what happened, right? It didn't show them.
Nathan is trying to make us angry.
I'm just saying that.
No, they're making out, and then she told her to give her head.
Yeah.
Go down on me, kneel before me, Amerlin.
No, she didn't say. She just said kneel before me.
Oh
That's
my
all
God.
it was.
I want to beat you right now. Okay, I don't care. I don't care that that other Aes Sedai, like I said, the sexual preferences and stuff in it does not is the worst thing. Why are you changing that? Why are you doing that?
Yeah, I mean, we're not saying that there can't be, there can be homosexual relations in the story. But if it is not part of their original relationship, and this idea that the world has this idea right now that to be an accepted show for the masses, there has to be some kind of homosexual relationship in the story, in the show. Okay?
They're Disneyfying it. Even though Disney's not about sex, they're still Disneyfying
It's
it,
subtly
saying,
about
we have
sex.
to
There's
accept
subtext.
everyone. We have to accept everyone, and the way we're going to do that is that we're going to have
and
lesbians now.
It's not part of their relationship in the book. They are a platonic friendship. They trust each other, and there's this idea that you can't have that kind of trusting, close friendship without having the sexual element, and that is just erroneous. It's false.
Totally ignoring them.
Okay, so I don't. Again, it doesn't bother me. It's just that you're not remaining true to the characters. You're not remaining true to the characters at all. Now, with that, J.K. Rowling. Harry Potter. I'm gonna use this as an example.
This is where I'm gonna add my share with you. Okay.
So adaptation from a book. In the movie, in the shows, they wanted to add Voldemort to have a love interest, a woman, and she said no because that character was gay, and I don't want you to have some woman need to be his love interest for Voldemort. And I was like, okay, that makes sense to me. First off, that's her story. And she was saying, hey, I want you to remain true to this character. Either way, the sexual preferences, like trying to throw that in, is so forced, and it didn't add a single damn thing to the character. You are forcing everything in this story to Disneyfy it. That's it. And yes, I know I'm using Disney in a sexual way on this one, but it's the same thing. You're
Watch
just
The
trying
Little
to
Mermaid and
appease
you'll see
every
the
single
connection.
thing. Like, do you not understand that you can still make a good movie and not have all this bullshit in there?
Well,
Apparently not.
But the thing is, I think it's...
Now, this is gonna...
Wait, I want to say something. I think it comes back to what you said.
Wait, spoiler
before.
alert.
It comes back to what you said, that they're not true to the characters in the book. Do you know what I'm saying?
They're not true to the characters in the book.
Maybe they're reading things in. I don't know, but it doesn't make any sense. And the characters in the book are so wonderful and amazing, and the way that he wrote these characters just make you love them with all their flaws. But when you add stuff in just to add it in for cinema, whatever, for the shock or the whatever, to add the relationships in. It doesn't further the story. It doesn't help us connect to the
It's the same problem that was in episode 1, where they said, oh, in order to have Egwene and Rand have friendship or have a close relationship and have love, there needs to be a sexual element. False. Terrible mistake. It cheapened their relationship. It's when the sex and nudity is contrary to the nature of the characters.
Exactly.
And to establishing the relationships and to the this idea that the village, I mean, we can go back to it, but this quaint village would condone or just allow this to happen. It's like, no, The norms of society, the morals of society should not be imposed, should not be imposed upon a quaint village or upon the original book and the world of the original book. Our norms today should not be imposed on the past. We should not judge the past based upon our sensibility of what is moral and right. Nor should we judge the sensibilities of this book by what we judge to be morally right in our society.
And simply saying that this is based on the book does not give you the right to call everything in it. You have the names the same. You have everything, all that stuff the same. Doesn't mean, okay, well, we're saying it's okay to change all of this and we can do whatever we want just because we said it's based on it.
So here's the last thing I want to say, and this is going back to what one of my complaints about episode 5, is transitions are still such a problem in all of these episodes. Now, to be fair, the transition to going to the eye of the world, to going into the ways, was abrupt in the books as well. Like, okay, now we have to go to this place, but it was so heavy-handed. It was pushed, and then, Loyal, come with us, and we don't even know Loyal. Like, no one knows Loyal. There's no connection with Loyal. We don't even know that. Oh, why is he there? Well, because he knows the ways. That wasn't even mentioned in the script. It's like.
There's so much.
It will be mentioned.
But
it needed to be mentioned because he's part of the company now.
Going back to women, them not knowing that it's a woman or a man that's the dragon. The whole point of the dragon being a man is the fact that he's going to be tainted.
And he's going to go mad.
And that is why it's going crazy. And that's why they're freaking out about it. Not because they wield the one power. That's not the problem. The problem is that he's going to be crazy. Huge mistake.
Okay, I agree.
I don't remember them saying that.
But we are.
This morning. Oh, why am I telling you this? This is horrible. Oh yeah, because this is my journal. This is my journal, that's why. I'm sending it to you guys so that you can listen to what goes on in my life. This is all personal stuff.